Now, I want to say this. I love my father. He had some interesting idiosyncrasies. That fish, that when it was motion sensitive, that when you would walk by and all of a sudden the fish on the plaque would move out like this and its mouth would start singing, "Don't worry, be happy," irritated our household and the household and the family for generations, it felt like. I know that fish on that plaque wasn't that old, but when that thing would pop on it, "Don't worry, be happy," and that fish would start singing, everything and all of us except for Dad would want to go take that thing out and toss it as far as we possibly could. I don't know who ended up inheriting that fish. Abby had. She would love it. So we're going to call this morning, "Don't Worry." This morning's service, because like I said, I think this is more for me than it is for you, but you guys get to come along, is about not worrying, not being fearful. Even in the midst of a lot going on in this world, we're not to worry. We're to trust. Luke chapter 12, starting with verse 22. "And he said unto his disciples," and I want to stop for just a second when you realize that I said 5 words and then I'm stopping. Who is the he in this? Jesus. That should be capitalized, by the way, on his disciples. Just going to be just picking at a Bible software. And in your Bibles, this should be read to remind us who's talking. "And he said unto his disciples, Therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what ye shall eat, neither for your body what ye shall put on." That "take no thought" means not to worry. Now here's where we get to stretch together. I'm not supposed to worry about what I'm wearing. It's not what I wear, it's where it comes from. I'm not supposed to worry about how God's going to provide my clothing, my food, the things we need to get our day-by-day life, because he's promised to take care of it. And the definition of worry, if anyone's ever looked it up, if you're ever curious, because I'm sure we all have our own personal definition of worry, the definition of worry is to give away to anxiety or unease. To give away what? A part of who you are. We give a part of our day, our time, our money, our energy, our peace. Why? To anxiety or unease. Allow one's mind to dwell on difficulty or trouble. If you are allowing your mind, and I don't mean prayerfully praying for things, we're going to split hairs. There's one thing this morning, I'm having to talk to God to make sure that my heaviness isn't worry. There is a difference. There is a difference between I'm looking at things and you're looking at your life and situations, and you may have things that you are concerned about that you bring to the Father and then you leave it there. It's when you lose your peace to dwell on something that creates an unease or an anxiety in your life.